Today I'm going to try to make a 24-hour video food diary, but I'm not saying it's going to be pretty if I'm going to try to capture all the times that I eat. So anyway, it's Saturday, and I'm going to go swimming, and then later in the morning I'm going to the gym. So I don't want to go swimming on a completely empty stomach, so I'm going to have a small piece of that no-knead bread. I don't know if you can see me. And then I'm going to go swimming, and when I come back I'm going to have breakfast, and we'll take it from there. Okay, meal number 2, well, I wouldn't really call that piece of bread a meal, but now I'm going to have breakfast. It's eggs, Wassa cracker with cheese, grapes, and a cereal bar, and recipes for breakfast are already on YouTube. I forgot to tell you that I started the day with 2 small cups of coffee, black, and I'm telling you small because we supersized everything, but really it was 4 to 6 ounces, the normal serving size of a beverage. And with breakfast I have my 1,000 IUs of vitamin D, as I learned from the Cooper Institute and Dr. Walter Willett that it's a good thing to do. So I have it with my meal so it doesn't upset my stomach. And now the reason I'm doing this again is if you decide to see a nutritionist, if you have a good deal of weight to lose and you want to do it in a safe and effective way, they often ask you to keep a food diary for a couple days. So I'm just doing like a video, 1-day food diary, just so you guys can see that I do eat and eat often. Because people think to lose weight you have to stop eating it, and that couldn't be more wrong. So you have to keep eating, but you eat less calories, more food more often. Just trust me on that one. Okay, same day, it's lunchtime. I went to the gym. It was an awesome class. Feel like I burned a lot of calories, and so now I'm having lunch. You might remember one time I used plain rice cakes, and I said there's only 2 times I ever use them. There's only 2 things I ever found them good enough for, or where they didn't taste like cardboard. One was the melting of the Smart Beet cheese on one of these to eat with breakfast, and the other is putting red pepper hummus. And other hummus hasn't worked out. So red pepper hummus on 2 rice cakes, my warmed cereal bar, some sliced red pepper, I'm using Walden Farms Ranch for a dip, and orange slices. So this is my lunch. Again, it's under 200 calories, and I'm going to eat again in a couple hours. So this is my fuel now to go shopping and spend some money, but I'll be back when I have a snack. Wow, that shopping will really wear you out. So it's time for a snack. One of my favorites, raspberry snack toast with the fat-free cream cheese. I'm having 2 of them, and a diet soda. So afternoon snack, another 100 calories. Yes, I am hungry again, but I think it might be smelling all these peanut butter cookies that I'm cooking. Anyways, I'm going to have a really small snack. Now, just a nice piece of my pumpkin cake. And then, well, you'll see what's next. Oh no, do I have to stay cheerful for the entire day while I'm making these little videos? Maybe it's time for a whiskey sour. That might help. So, on that note, let me get my glass. Seriously, it's towards the end of the day, almost time for dinner. The last of the cookies are baking, and I am tired, so I'm going to have a whiskey sour. And this recipe's on YouTube. It's one of the most favorite recipes on there. And I'm going to watch a little bit of TV on the computer while I relax with my cocktail. And I'll see you again at dinner. Okay, supper time. For supper I have, look at these now. I have acorn squash, which I've demoed on YouTube already. And I have creamed lentils with onion powder and Parmesan cheese, which I've told you about, if not, what's to show you. I boiled the hell out of the lentils and I added some spices. And then for my entree, I have stir fry of spinach, which was frozen, and the corn tenders onions, mushrooms, tomato, and for the spices I used garlic and curry. And in my squash I have ginger and red pepper flakes. So I have the meal and some strawberries with Walden Farms chocolate on the side. And and with supper I have my omega-3 fish oil tablet from the Cooper Institute, which has 60% concentration of a 5:1 EPA-DHA ratio, which Kenneth Cooper said was the only type of fish oil that is evidence-based on reducing inflammation and improving heart health. So, this is dinner, and I'll see you at dessert. My dessert this evening is ice cream, but I want to say something first. You might begin to notice that I eat more of my calories in the evening than I do earlier in the day. And I think it's important to point out, from my understanding of all that I've read in my own life experience, how often you eat, so eating frequently, what you eat, these things are more, how often, how much, and what you eat are more important than the time of day that you eat them. So if you only eat one meal a day and it's at 8 a.m. and it's 1,500 calories at once, that is worse than eating several meals a day, the last one at 10 p.m. So spreading out your nutritious, healthy foods throughout the day is far better than eating huge meals 1 or 2 times a day. So I do eat often, and I eat low-calorie meals, and I eat them from the time I wake up until the time I go to bed. And I think that makes good sense nutritionally and for your body. It can handle small meals far better than large ones. That's taxing on your heart. And going to bed with an empty stomach can make sleep difficult, and going to bed with a stomach full of saturated fat or sugar can make sleep difficult. So you have to think about these things. Anyway, so my dessert is like an ice cream sundae. I used this Great Value strawberry ice cream, and to make my sundae, I sprinkled a little bit of kashi goleen in the bottom of the bowl. I used some very, very thin pudding. I think this is caramel flavor. A little Walden Farms chocolate syrup, which is just like a sundae. A splash of hazelnut, a capful, and a teaspoon of the caramel topping. So it's like a sundae that you might make at Friendly's or Stewart's or someplace like that. So this ice cream dessert has 150 calories, and 100 of them are the ice cream, so it's more than the serving size. So that's dessert, and I'm going to eat it, and then I'm going to get comfortable. Okay, nighttime snack, decaf cappuccino and peanut butter cookies. If you're interested, you can find the video online under nighttime snack. Okay, let's do this last thing. I wasn't even going to show you this, but I thought, we've come this far since 7 o'clock this morning. Might as well take it all the way to the end. Air Pops popcorn. I usually end my day with that. And I'm going to turn it on. It's going to be loud, but I want to show you a little secret I have.